Crafty Friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little different setup just because I'm going to be sharing a tutorial that features ScrapDiva Designs' new release. It's almost mid-month already, so I've been playing with them non-stop, and I decided to make a fun project with one of the pocket sets that just came out, the Swap Pocket. And what I did was I took this die here and I made these fun little boxes, as you can see. And I took also Bobby's designs from French Door Studio, and I used Erica's Hello Sunshine collection to create the beach tote. I love how it turned out, you guys. And this one, of course, you know, Halloween. But Bobby has new designs. They're these super cute little cats. I want to say there's like a dozen of them. I know there's several pages. I cut them out. I did this page here. These, I kept them. This is their actual length, or when you print up a full sheet, it comes with 3 to a sheet. And their full height is about 7 1/4. Yeah, about 7 3/8 in size. And across at the widest, I'm going to say they're about 2 3/4. So they're a good size as far as doll sizes go. And of course, you could always cut them up and repiece them together if you like. But what I wanted to do for this was create a fun little tutorial showing how I put them together, especially the Halloween one. This is just like a fun embellishment. I think you can have different styles. I did do a little stitching with the summer words that Erica has, and then the summer banner with the little crabs. I did add extra to them, as you guys can see. Super fun, just, you know, creating. And I found this charm in my, it's like a clay, or not clay, but like rubber shell, so I thought it'd be perfect to put there in this ribbon. Just a fun little trim scraps that I had. Now for this set here, what I did do was I did print out a sheet, and this is one of the sheets from her collection that I had picked up last year, the year before. And she also has sent me a few kits, and so I pulled out, like, for example, this one here is a printable. She has sent me some kits, so I have printed out some or used the ones she sent me. And I also have this one, which is the vintage Halloween, and so it has different papers in there that she pre-printed for me, which I use. But I printed this one up, and as you can see, my printer's kind of getting wonky. I have a Canon printer, and I'm using ink from Amazon. It's making it be like, it's cheaper ink, so it's, the quality's obviously not as great. But I'm gonna cut this up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run it, you know, line it up how I want it, and then I'm going to do another one like this, and then I'm going to show you guys how I put it together. I am backing it with a black cardstock, so I'll do that. And of course, I use my favorite die piece, the box making one that's an arrow strip. I'm going to need 3 pieces for this box, and this part here I am going to be cutting it down because it is shorter. So I'll be back with my pieces. I have all my pieces cut out, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I have so far. So I'm going to go with this little cat doll with the orange polka dot outfit. And because she has striped socks, I am going to add some glitter to that, as well as the bow that I cut out. This comes from one of the other kits that has a big cat, and it had a variety of bows, and since I had it there, I thought it'd be cute to add to her head. Now, I haven't put it together, but I wanted to show you guys what you need. So you'll need 2. If your paper's thick, you could probably, you know, be fine, which is what I did with the beach one. The paper's pretty thick, so I did just kind of leave 1. But this one, because it's printer paper, it's more of a 65 pound. So I did that for that. And then, where are they at? My pieces here to make my box, I cut out the pieces that I'll need, and I'll glue those down in a minute, and I'll probably speed through and voice over just to kind of make this process go fast. So I'll have that, and this one I'm still need to measure and cut, you know, my size here. And so I use one of the scraps, and I'm going to pretty much be cutting it Was it this one? I can't even remember. Yeah, this one. We'll cut it down. So we have that. Now for the cat, what I wanted to share is that I'm going to be adding a string here, and I'm going to attach these cute little tags that are part of the collection. And I'll try to link of it. Oh my gosh. I'll try to link as much as I can of it in the description box. Some are on Etsy and some I think are on her blog, on Bobby's blog. And so that's what it's gonna look like. But I also cut out the pumpkin, and I added a little cut slit so that I could slide this in there. And then I'm gonna put flowers, and I'm gonna do a banner like that. But what I wanna do is I wanted to show you guys something. So I pulled out these very fine glitter bottles that I have. They're from Michael's from a long time ago. I have this glue pin. I want to say I picked it up at Michael's, but I'm not 100% sure if it was Joann's. It might have been Joann's before they closed, but I'm pretty sure you can also find this online. And what it is, it's a regular pin. Let me move this out of the way here. And what I want to do is I'm going on the parts, I'm going to do this darker orange. It's called Rust. I'm going to pretty much just press down and it releases the glue. As you can see, not a lot, just a little bit. And I'm going to do that to all the stripes. And then I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to add that there. If you have a little tweezers, this helps. So just flick it and there you go. And it works so nicely, you guys. Well, let me do the rest. So set that aside and let it dry. Now this part here is, I don't know if I'm showing it, you guys. I swear sometimes I don't pay attention and I feel like I'm not in frame. Okay, so here I am just going to take this pin and just press down. And I'm squeezing this a little bit just to release some of this glue out. It helps. And I'm guiding the glue in a way. I'm not really like pressing down too hard, but I'm just kind of gliding it so that I can get good coverage around. And I want to be try to fast as I can so it doesn't dry up. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna put it over this. So you guys get the gist of that. And then I'm gonna do, I'll do the other one in a minute, but I want to show you how I do this one. This one is a little bit trickier. You have to go really slow on this one when you're going to release the glue, because you have a small space to work with. So you just kind of dab just very lightly, kind of where you're at. I'm just gonna do this so I don't have to pour it over. And see how you really have to go in very fine when you release the glue so that it doesn't kind of, and you can drag the little drop because it does release a drop of glue when you press. So you can just drag that little drop and just slowly do it that way so you don't end up with like a lot of excess glue. There we go. So I'll be back. So here I have all my pieces glittered. I added, you know, all the alphabet, and then I did the bow. And then here on the cat, I added some on her collar, and then of course the socks, which I absolutely love how that turned out. Now next I'm going to put together my box. So I'll probably do a little time lapse of me doing that so you guys can see how I put it together. So I'm gluing the layers down for the front and back of the box, and then for the sides to create the box is the suitcase die set. I used that piece, And I did measure the bottom part and trim real quickly. And once I put together the box, it just came together pretty fast, as you can see. So I have my box put together, as you can see. So cute. It turned out pretty good. Now I'm going to put her on this side. I was going to do the polka dots, but I think the too much orange kind of clash. So I'm going to have her on this side where there's more of this cream color popping out so she stands out. Now I've added some little foam strip across to kind of sit this at an angle. Kind of want her ear just to be noticeable back there, but maybe I'll do it here. Oh yeah, I like the center. So let me, do I have it the right way? Yeah, I have it the right way. I think I have it the right way. Well, I like this the style better. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like that. Kind of glue it right in the center. And she's gonna go on some foam here. Oh, I know what the other thing I wanted to do was, I decided I'm going to add this pumpkin here in the center, but I want to add a little bit of inking around so you can't see the white from the paper that I cut up. So it kind of blends in. You could also take a marker and just kind of dab all the way around, but I'm going to do it like this. I like that. I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to just glue it down real quick. Okay. So that's done. I don't want to glue it on after because I'll have to press on my design. So I'd rather do it now. Okay, the other thing I forgot to mention was before you glue down your box, or put together your box, I should say, if you want to add stitching around the pieces, oh my gosh, like, you know, all the way around, do it before you glue everything together, before you put your box together. I didn't do that just because I don't have my black thread out, but it would have been a cute addition to add some stitching around, give your box a little bit more dimension and detail. And now I think I'm gonna add her here. Now the other thing I need to make is my little pennant, which I kind of want it to be about, say, about here-ish, because if I could do it higher, but I kind of feel like I don't know how it's gonna work. But I am gonna put the pumpkin underneath, and I want this. If your skewer is too long, you could always trim it. So I probably will trim mine. I'll probably just snap it. So there we go. Let's do this way. And then I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue here to this. I'm going to probably glue it down. If I set it here, excuse me. I want it underneath the handle. Like that. So I'll probably add a little dab of glue here to hold it. And then I'm going to add some, I have the square tapes from Dollar Tree. Probably put one there, probably put one here, and one over here. And then that way it'll hold nicely. And I am going to put the little cat dress part over the pumpkin. And then I gotta find my orange stick flowers, because I'm going to add flowers to this. So I do want to lay this one down like this. And then I'm going to glue her like this. And I got to find my twine. I added the twine and add some glue in the back. Now I'm going to glue it down with the foam tapes. Okay. Now I'm going to scoop that in there so it's underneath. And I kind of want her more there. Next, I'm going to glue these down here. And I'm just going to add a little bit of dab of glue. So I'm going to do that there. I'm just going to use hot glue, just a little string across. And we're going to just glue it like that. Oh no, I did the wrong one. Oh man. Can I undo it? I can. Whoop. Totally meant to do this one here and the 31 in the middle. Okay, let's do that again. Gotta be fast to remember your mistakes, you guys. And then I'm gonna do that one here. Just gonna re-warm up the glue there. And do it like this. And then I have this one that says Halloween again over here. And I'm just going to do it like this. Can pull on the glue while it's drying. That way you get a little bit of dimension there. And it's dried, but it's got a lift. Here I'm just adding extra little flowers and a pick to finish it up. Okay friends, so here's the box all finished up. I did add a little bit of rhinestones and it does need a little bit more, I feel. I need to put something there, maybe something on the heart. I don't know. I just feel like it's missing something. Anyways, I will link everything in the description box, the digital designs from Bobby, as well as the set itself, the swap pocket. Can't remember. Oh, and then the suitcase one that has the box maker. But you could also pick up the box maker die if you want. Make it wider if you have more stuff you want to pack in there also. So definitely check out hashtag ScrapDiva Designs for ideas and inspiration. You know the girls are always making amazing projects. And sign up for the mailer because Erica always has really good deals sometimes on there, links to the team or the design guests that are coming on every month. So definitely check her out. And don't forget to use my discount code MWalker10 for 10% off. And then Bobby always has like, I think it's like 25% off her Etsy shop. So pretty good deal for what you get. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this tutorial wasn't too bad and you guys were, you know, inspired to create something fun and spooky. Definitely come back for some more. I'll link the collection for the beach one that just came out, Hello Sunshine, for ScrapDiva Design too, before I forget. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.